The death of the bodyguard Ethan Rook and the arrival of Shelley to kill her. A new development in this case has come to light. Under Knightley's direction, the door of the President's plane was opened. After the paramedics attending Mr. Rook left, we set foot inside the plane, one by one. So, Rook got shot instead of the President. I thought at first that the President was dead, but it turns out he wasn't even injured. And Rook, I believe, was killed outright. And Knightley's the other bodyguard. We set foot inside the plane, one by one. Okay. Seems like the paramedics would have kept the place a little tidier than that. Oh my, where would the President be? Who knows? What was it, my voice for him? Who knows? You got gas masks. Seems he's just behind that door. Still a coward, I see. You think he'd just show himself in front of a hitman? Ha 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 ha, not a chance. Didn't I tell you already? My purpose here is simply to investigate the case. Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, we await your examination of the body. Right. Why is he... For now I have no choice but to obey and continue the investigation. Why is he so interested in investigating? The killer, I mean. The rest is up to Detective Gumshoe. I'm counting on you. The attempted assassination of the President became the murder of a bodyguard. Hehehe. Looks like you could use some help, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this going to be Little Thief? Well, I don't deny it, but... See? Exactly. If that's the case, then it can't be helped. Probably not yet. Just leave it to the great thief, Kay Faraday. Right. So you saying you can solve this case? Nope. Said with such certainty. Instead, I'll stick to being your support. Right, let's get straight to the investigation. We need to buy time for the police to prepare. I'll need to draw out this investigation for as long as I can. Okay. Stalling. That's something that happens a lot in Ace Attorney games. Gas masks. Those seem like something useful to investigate. 2 gas masks lay on the table, ready to protect against poison gas attacks. The President seems to be quite fearful of assassinations. So this is the rumored gas mask. It's my first time seeing the real thing. Rumored? Among the great thieves? No, the Jammin' Ninja, the children's program. What? During Princess Viola's wedding ceremony, the poison-tongued ninja Simon Cowell? Simon Cow. Oh, that's bad. It's really bad. I should stop listening to her so seriously. It never seems to pay off. Okay. Ooh, riot shield. Next to the riot shield, there's a canary in a cage. Wow, it's a little too prepared. Oh, it's so cute. I want one to be my partner. Partner? Of course, can help me open the locks and do other odd jobs at the crime scene. The great thief should always use nature to her advantage. I've heard of canaries being used to detect poison gas. Don't tell me. Sturdy life preserver rests against the table. It is an essential life-saving tool. I suppose this is a precaution in case someone accidentally falls into the ocean. The ocean, huh? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, how about we go together sometime? If you want to go, just go by yourself. Oh, don't be such a party pooper. Let's go visit the ocean. Think about the hot dogs and the shaved ice. It'll be delicious. You just want to go to the ocean to eat. Okay. What's on the desk? It's like body armor and... What the heck is that thing? What is that? A lion thing? A strange decoration based off some strange animal is staring at me with its strange eyes. There's a lever on this statue. See? Right here on its butt. That would be most unforgivable. Hey? Ah! I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. That lever most likely operates the trapdoor underneath my feet. I didn't... then... So the president of Jiangfa was secretly Mr. Burns? That hatch is actually a pitfall trap. I hope you understand. It would be in your best interest not to pull that lever. When a killer talks about your best interests, it would be wise to do as he says. Would it? Depends. Depends on the situation, Edgeworth. These things. What are these little Tamagotchi things? It's a collection of colorful personal security alarms. They all seem to have been used before. The president. He sure is a nice guy. He bought these security alarms to protect his wife and kids. Then why would he leave them all here? It's obvious that they're for his own personal use. Objection! A single person can't carry that many security alarms. Because a person only has 2 hands. That objection is worth 0 points. Okay. Let's examine the armor. That's a heavy-looking vest. The president's clothes must be made from some special fabric. Indeed, it's to protect against bullets. Wow, it even does that? Naturally, this is a bulletproof vest after all. Okay, a bullet is embedded in it. Whoa! That's an interesting clue. Ah, so that's what it is. This is the first time I've seen one. You could have said something earlier. That really surprised me. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Targeted, premeditated. 6-shot revolver. No, I'm gonna keep investigating for now. I don't think we have anything solid yet. Let's look at this folder. Are these some kind of official documents? I know it's a bit rude, but let's take a peek inside. It's also probably illegal. This seems to be a security plan. Although Edgeworth's authority right now seems to be in question a little bit. Not sure exactly how much power he has. Yes, this is the security plan we saw. This looks like the one we found earlier in the trash can. Ah, but it's got different notes. Yes, it does. But what's this? Something seems out of place. It's the position of the 2. Yep. So I hopefully can... Oh, they've got pawns all over the place. Let's try this. And we'll present the other security plans. What's this? The details of the security plans were changed. Hey? Ah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. It was changed yesterday. President's orders. Why the sudden change? Because 2 days ago, the killer attacked the president. He disguised himself as a bodyguard. Rook was the first to notice. He'd already gotten close to the president. Whoa. Rook managed to stop him just in the nick of time. Jeez. That's intense. Rook grabbed his left arm and twisted it. And then he fired 1 bullet square into his left arm. Just for good measure. What were you doing at that time, Mr. Knightley? I was... If I remember correctly, the first person I took out that day was you. Oops. Was that a touchy subject? Shut up! So back then, your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. No, not you, not now. Since that day, I haven't been able to turn my head right. It sucks. To think that I would suffer an injury. Ethan Rook. You could say he was a most capable individual. Unlike this man here. What's so different about me and Rook? I believe you're about as different as a pawn and a queen. What? So you remember Rook's name because he was highly capable? Correct. While disguised as a bodyguard, I happened to hear his name. There was no way I could forget that name. Only a select few have ever been able to injure me. So this was the connection the killer was talking about. The security arrangements were changed. Oh, so that the killer would not be able to sneak in as a bodyguard again. Only the president's two most trusted subordinates could accompany him on stage. In short, me and Rook. Okie dokie. So we have both versions now? It appears your positions were also changed. That's true. He's now on the right side. Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage. His head couldn't turn right. Plans were altered. Okay. Let's look at that one more time. I want to see what those notes... yes, we do have both. Must be able to repel any attack from the lake. President is our top priority. Undercover agents, keep an eye on the islands. All other agents were removed, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Is that chair? Nope, nothing about the chair. Well then, elsewhere in the room. This is curious. It's an inflatable lifeboat with an oar sitting on top. Looks like it's ready to be used at any time. Hey, there's only one oar. Well, I guess you could try to paddle with your hands. Or you could just use one oar. It's not too much of a problem, is it? What's this? The internal and external views of the plane are being monitored by these monitors. Maybe that's why they call them monitors. I won't rest until I've been... Yeah, we know. Okay, got a lot of options here. What's up with the plushie? What's this thing? Oh, that's the president's precious stuffed animal. I don't really get it, but it's some kind of keepsake. Don't touch it! Precious? That's unexpected. Hey, it kind of looks like there's been a break-in. Indeed. The area it stands on does look a bit unnatural. Those glass shards underneath the stuffed animal? This unnatural empty space. Perhaps... Is there another monitor here? Oh. So that's not that picture, that's not a picture on a monitor, that's actually there. Okay. That's weird. It's very weird. What did we get? Okay. Can we glean anything from any of this? This is the room we're in. This monitor shows what's happening in this room. It's got some pretty good tech. Is that so? I don't know much about these types of things. It even captures the fine lines around your eyes, Mr. Edgeworth. Oops, my bad. Those are the usual wrinkles on your forehead. Okay. Is that all you wanted to say? This one's got static. These monitors show the cockpit and the aircraft's exterior. Doesn't seem to be anything out of place. Okie doke. That's about it, huh? Alright. What the heck is that? Is that a thing? Nope. Does when it's a waste of time, Edgeworth. Okay, I guess we talk to people now. No, wait, we haven't... Nope. Okay, examine the door. Gotta examine the door. The president is just beyond this door. This door! I'm getting a sense that it's challenging me. Okay, there's no need to feel challenged by a door. But look how big it is! All those electronic locks, it's challenging me to unlock it. Calm down and think it over. What is the purpose of a key? What is the purpose? To unlock treasure? That's right, to unlock treasure. Is that the right answer? Oh, and of course we have to examine the body. That's probably a thing we should do. Every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Okay, what's the deal with the briefcases? Are they some kind of bulletproof attaché case? Okay. Attaché? It's tool bodyguards use to protect themselves from bullets. Can be seen in Kay's photo. I wonder why. Did they do that in real life? It seems like an odd thing. I mean, I guess just to, you know, not make it obvious. It seems Rook and Knightley both had one. Okay. Ah, that's the scene I stole on film. You didn't do anything illegal in taking this. Anywhere, anytime, I'm always in the mood to steal. You just wanted to use the word steal, didn't you? Hehehe. Have I been caught? Alright. That's not a thing. Let's check out the gun. He's pointing his gun. Why did he have his gun? Seems the victim also carried a gun. Did he try to shoot something? He may have drawn it out instinctively to return fire. We need to check to see if the gun has fired any bullets. Still fully loaded. There's no evidence of any shots being fired. This gun is also from Zhengfa, right? Ah, yeah. We were always issued the same model revolver. That's apparent. Manufactured in Zhengfa. 6-shot revolver. Okay. So, let's logic something up. Got the 6-shot revolver. Prohibited in this country. Rook's gun is from Zhengfa. 6-shot. So, the assassin's gun must have been from Zhengfa. These two guns. They're the exact same model. These guns came from Zhengfa. Okay. Looks like all the bodyguards were provided with guns from Zhengfa. Indeed. Are those guns rare? No, not particularly. They're not easy to obtain domestically, but it isn't impossible either. What? I thought they might be a treasure. Yes, it's unfortunate. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking about treasure? Not quite. If it was a rare model, it would have been easier to identify. Even evidence can become treasure. I see. Even during your investigations, you search for treasure. Well, I didn't quite say that. Okay, let's investigate. Where's the treasure? And suddenly she's motivated. Treasure's right here. Whoop. The bullet pierced his body, just below his armpit. Okay, right through the victim. Where did it go? Into the president! Unfortunately, he was hit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. It really seems like a well-aimed shot. The cause of death was most likely blood loss. Bleeding had stopped. Alright. Paramedics were called to treat Mr. Rook, right? I'm afraid they didn't make it in time. Okay. More logic. Bulletproof vest has a bullet. And there's a missing bullet. Phew. 2 bullets were fired. We know that from the number of gunshots. One hit the steel samurai balloon, and the other took Rook's life. But didn't the bullet also hit the president's bulletproof vest? Right. It doesn't match up with the number of shots. However, there is one way to solve this. One way? The bullet that stole Rook's life pierced through his body and then hit the vest. In other words, Rook and the president were hit by the same bullet. I see. That's right. It'd be dangerous if he hadn't worn that bulletproof vest. Is the president alright? Even while wearing a bulletproof vest, you can still get injured. Yeah, the bullet's impact can still fracture your bones. But don't worry, he's fine. The president's trained himself like no other. Yeah, I noticed that looking back at the footage. He is a seriously ripped dude. Maybe the president didn't even need a bulletproof vest. It's possible. I think that might be pushing it. Yeah. I'd like to examine the bullet. There's a chance there may still be ballistic markings. Ballistic markings? What's that? Ballistic markings are always left on a bullet. Each gun leaves a different marking. So if we examine the ballistic markings, we'll know which gun the bullet was fired from. You could say they're like a gun's fingerprints. I get it now. Let's investigate right away. I think that'd be difficult. The bullet was completely flattened when it hit the bulletproof vest. There's no way you could investigate the ballistic markings. Why? I wanted to investigate them. Can we look at it anyway? Now then, I've grown weary of this investigation. Still no sign of Detective Gumshoe. What is Gumshoe doing? I forgot. Oh, he's getting back up, that's right. Mr. Prosecutor, have you uncovered the truth yet? No, not yet. I see. In that case, would you like to speak with someone who was involved in the incident? Someone involved in the incident? You mean... Is there not one more witness? Just behind those doors? Of course, the President himself. I just want to get close to him. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, please do the honors and summon the witness here. I don't think we should. There's no chance in hell I'm letting that happen. You think you can just summon the President like a witness in court? Ha! Mr. President, I'm sure you are watching all this through your security cameras. Would you kindly grace us with your presence? That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Grr. Don't do it. I see. Mr. President, what sort of a man leaves another to die on his behalf? Mr. President! Stop it! Take it easy! Hey! Still nothing. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. Ah! What? The lights! My apologies, Mr. Prosecutor, but I wouldn't try anything if I were you. It seems I am unable to reach the President, even with Mr. Knightley's life. Stop! Ugh! Ah! Okay, to killer, you... However, I have already seen the truth. Where is he? Oof! I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. So, he obviously has some sort of ulterior motive here. Edge. Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! You were knocked unconscious? What the heck happened? Did I pass out? Mr. Edgeworth, thank goodness you're safe. Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay? Okay, what about you? I just woke up myself. My head's throbbing a bit, but it's no big deal. Detective Gumshoe, what happened to the killer? Miss Swift came running out of the plane. She told us the killer made a run for it, but... We were too late, sir. We heard from that bodyguard that the emergency lifeboat over there had been stolen. Oh. It's probably at the other side of the lake by now, sir. Didn't you seal off the park? Police were all called back to surround the plane. Right now, there's no one guarding the opposite shore. That means he succeeded in giving us the slip. Sure seems that way, sir. Mr. Prosecutor! What the heck are you doing? Horace Knightley, it seems you also had a narrow escape. What? You doing a shadow puppet with no shadow? Yeah, that sucked. That punk. Come to think of it. We found this near where you fell, sir. This is the killer's calling card. Looks like a message from him. Let's read it. Please? He always leaves this card next to the victim's body. Do we have to read it ourselves? I'm going to read it myself. After as he fled. Can't read it. Okay. But you're not dead, sir. Perhaps this signifies something similar to a killing. Which reminds me, the last thing he said still bothers me. I'm not gonna... We just read that. He already saw the truth. Rest is in Edgeworth's hands. Seen the truth? What did he mean? Yeah, safe now. What was that? The President will be making his entrance now. President? Looks like a fighting game character. Goodness gracious. This man is the president of Zhengfa, Dijun Huang. Dijun Huang. You are? No, I'm not gonna strain my voice that much. It's an honor to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. I am Dijun Huang. I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis. Is he referring to the Yatagarasu case? I was simply solving a murder, nothing more. Such modesty. I have been observing your investigation. An astounding performance, despite allowing the killer to get away. Thank you very much. So he was watching through the security cameras. However, I regret that it ends here. What do you mean? Heed my words, foolish prosecutor. You should have already been informed by Knightley. This investigation will be handed over to the esteemed police force of Zhengfa. Now that the killer is gone, they intend to take over the investigation. Hey pal, what are you doing? What's with that attitude? It's because of the killer and Mr. Edgeworth that... Enough, detective. Mr. President, I cannot agree to this. Why must this investigation be handed over to your country's police? Why, you say? Know your place, puny prosecutor. Must I explain my actions? Nay, I think not. You shall hand over all the evidence you've found so far and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. I cannot resist any longer. All the evidence handed over to Knightley. Why? Why won't he allow me to investigate this case any further? Now then, would you kindly take your leave? Knightley, place the suspect under firm restraint. I'm on it, Mr. President. An attempt on my life, the murder of my subordinate. Such evil, such sin. I didn't kill nobody. I think we established that. I swear. Shut your trap, lady. You dare question me? You dare stain this world with deceit? Should we pardon this sin? Nay, absolutely not. It is most unforgivable. My reasons being... There's no mistake. The President is hiding something. Goodness. Is he just going on and Edgeworth is ignoring him? If I turn back now, the truth will be lost forever. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, is there nothing you can do? I remember. Countless times I faced this dilemma in the courtroom. The lies of the witness, the rebuttals of the defense. I did not always have evidence to counter them. Nonetheless, I was still able to draw out the truth from them. That's right. My words alone are my weapons.